Country. I'm your host Ian Rome, and we are here at the Magna Hoedown in beautiful Aurora, Ontario, and we're talking to none other than Terry Clark.
Hi.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, Ian. How are you?
I am excellent now.
Good.
I'm excellent and happy to be here because we almost weren't here, but we are here, and now we're
No, we were always supposed to be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that though.
I didn't either.
So, let me see. Let's talk a little bit about your career. You've been extremely fortunate. You've you're extremely talented.
I've been fooling people for years.
You've had a great career here in Canada and south of the border. What are some of your thoughts on that? Just
Oh, I'm
overall.
blown away with it, and it's every year I think it's going to be my last. People are going to get tired of me, and I may not have another hit. I may not get to do another tour. I'm always just waiting for sort of the sponge to run out of, and then something else happens, or I make another record, and there's so many exciting things happening right now that I'm blown away with. Winning the Fans' Choice Award last Monday after.
Congratulations on that too.
That was a shock to me, and haven't won it for 6 or 7 years. But we tour every year. We toured this year, and you just think people just get tired of seeing you walk up there. And my fans came through, and that was a thrill. But we just got a display called the Spotlight Showcase in the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville, which is a lifelong thing that I wanted to achieve. And
good for you.
Starting a new album, and I'm part of a morning show. I'm a co-host on America's Morning Show in New York City.
Oh,
with
wow.
Blair Garner 3 mornings a week. So I'm very busy, and just when you think, what am I going to do this year, things just seem to
Air miles.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you actually going to New York, or you do it sort of over here satellited?
It's in New York right now. Yeah, and it's a beautiful studio, and it's just it's a wonderful experience. Yeah.
That's interesting. That's different. Good.
It is very different. The 3:30 in the morning calls to wake up, or my alarm goes off, and now when somebody has that same ringtone that my alarm is that wakes me up at 3:30 to go into the radio station, I like get hives. It's like, turn that off!
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, being this is an interview for Gearhead Country, we could talk about lots of stuff, but we're going to sort of narrow it back down, and we're going to talk about some cars. So I just want to talk about some of perhaps your background, because again, cars and trucks come into country music all over the place. They're in the videos, they're in the songs, they're written into the songs. Now, a song such as Dirty Girl, is that you wrote that one, or is you a co-write on that?
I did not write that one at all.
But you liked it.
Oh, I liked it enough to record it for sure.
Yeah.
And the video was fun to make too. There's been cars in almost muscle cars of some kind, or Jeeps, in almost every video I think I've made, and they always put me behind the wheel, and I can't ever figure out why. Oh, there's a car in the video. Well, shocked. I'm shocked.
Because A Little Gasoline had that beautiful challenge.
Yes. That was awesome. The big old hitting the steering wheel.
Yeah.
So drama. Oh, I'm out of gas.
A couple of great scenes in there where you're just sort of rolling over the horizon, the car, big wide panoramic shot.
That may be one of my favorite videos because we shot it in Alberta, which is just gorgeous scenery where I grew up. So, that one's very near and dear to my heart for that reason.
Awesome. So let's get to some questions and answers fun.
Okay.
What was your first vehicle that you had on your own, that you could honestly truly say, this is my car? What was it?
A 1983 Ford Escort, blowing smoke up and down the highway. And then the one after that was a Mercury Cougar. That was a boat.
Which car took you to Nashville the first time around?
Neither one of them. I didn't have my first car, my own car, until I was nearly 21. I didn't have a car. I drove my parents, a Chrysler minivan to school and back when I was growing up in Medicine Hat. It was very embarrassing. Had the panel on the side. That's what I learned to drive in. But my little Ford Escort was $1,200, and it was my first car. It was red. I loved it. I polished it. I've always been anal about my cars. They always have to be spick and span. clean. I hate dirty wheels.
That's better. You're doing better than Derek Rattan. His was a burgundy Dodge Omni.
Oh my.
He told me he's just like, and he kind of wishes he kept that one.
Yeah, well, the
It took
Ford
me-
Escort would be worth a lot less than that.
I don't know about that. What then would be, what would be your dream car? Like if you, again, money wasn't an object, if you had something to put in the garage and come out on a Sunday morning and lift the garage door and find that you're gonna go for a drive, what would it be?
Honestly, probably some kind of late '60s model classic muscle car convertible, like a Camaro.
Mm-hmm.
That's on my radar for the next 5 years. A present to myself, maybe. But I would love to have something really unique and fun, classic. It doesn't even have to be all original, but just something that's different, you know. As far as like just normal cars go, I like the cars I have. So, but I would love to have a classic car.
Dare I ask, what are you driving these days? What's your primary mode of transportation?
Mercedes GL 450.
Okay, well, it's
Big-
got a little bit of oomph to it.
And I like it because I feel safe in it.
Yeah.
And German steel just, I feel like I'm in a tank. And I do a lot of long distance driving alone too.
Yeah.
You know, I drive up to my cottage from Nashville,
Yeah.
and it's something that I feel really safe in, and keep my little wiener dog safe in the seat beside me.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, just like me, you grew up before the internet and watching TV, no doubt, as a child. What was your favorite TV or movie car growing up?
Well, the General Lee. Not
Another
sure if it was the General Lee or the blonde guy in it that I had with the hot
John
girl
Snyder.
outfit. Right, exactly.
Bo dude.
He still looks great. Have you seen him lately? Guy doesn't age.
You not bumped into him in Nashville anymore?
No, I haven't. I would probably turn 14 again if I did. I have pictures of him on my walls.
I had a picture of the General Lee.
I'll bet you
on
did.
my wall. And I had CMTs for a little while, and it was almost here, but we were real close. But I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. So, are you handy? Are you a tool girl? Do you like getting in the garage, like dirty girl, and getting messed up? And
No, that would be a negative.
No.
No, I'm not good with stuff like that. I don't. I mean, I can use a drill and a bit and stuff like that when it comes to hanging pictures on the wall. But I don't have patience for disassembling and assembling anything. I mean, there are a lot of F-bombs being dropped during the process. It's just, don't let your children near me when I've got tools in my hand. It's not a good thing. And it ends up being put together backwards. And anyway, if it was a
That's okay.
car, it would end up looking like a refrigerator.
Okay, a couple. One answer the other. Ford or Chevy?
Ford.
Okay. Trucks or cars?
Trucks.
Hard-
Does an SUV count as a truck?
I would suppose so.
Okay,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
trucks.
Yeah.
I have 2 SUVs.
Hard tops or convertibles?
Depends. It depends on the weather.
Say.
I don't own a convertible, so I'd say, what was that?
Oh no! It's on the radio.
I think convertibles and it's equal. I think
In
that's
Nashville.
great.
Or somewhere.
Oh,
You like your hair blowing in the wind? That's pretty
it
much
gets
what the question is.
tangled and hot, and I don't know. I'd take a hard top probably.
4 doors or 2?
4.
Oh, foreign or domestic? Well, we already know the answer to
I
that.
have 2 foreign cars.
Yes. What was the other one?
A Range Rover, but we're not.
Oh, goodness. Camaro, Mustang, or a Challenger? Which would you rather have?
Camaro.
Okay. El Camino. This is a question I asked everyone. El Camino is cool or uncool?
Uncool.
You had one in your video.
I know, but I don't know. They're goofy looking to me.
Okay.
They've always been goofy looking to me. It's like a truck with an identity crisis, or a car with an identity crisis.
And see, with that, I know from past experience that you are a sane woman, because most of the women I've ever met that like El Caminos are usually
A little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a great answer.
Thank
Good
you.
answer. So I think that's just about it.
Well, thank you very much for
Very
picking my
informative.
brain.
I hope you guys have enjoyed sitting down and talking with Terry Clark and learned a little bit about her loves and dislikes of cars and the automotive industry.
But I'll take
And,
any cards you want to give me if you just want to drop them
Well,
off.
have you got a good quickie road story or something that,
Oh my gosh.
you've been
Well,
on the road, you've tracked a lot of miles,
I've tracked a lot of
miles.
miles, and I've driven a lot of miles, you know, like I said, by myself on like 10, 12, 14-hour road trips, and had my little dogs with me, and wound up in a monsoon, and it was Mother's Day, and I just lost my mother, and I to cancer, and it was Mother's Day. I started a song on the radio. I started bawling. I couldn't see. The rain was going. It was one of these like dramatic road stories that you'd expect, you know, in a Carrie Underwood video or something like that.
Jesus,
you know,
take the wheel.
Exactly. But it was a cathartic trip. It felt like it sort of was like my pilgrimage to freedom and independence and kind of earning my stripes as an adult. Because when you lose, you know, as a woman, to me, and we were very close when I lost my mom, it sort of it was my foray into okay, you're grown up now, you have no fallback. So that trip signified a lot for me.
Yeah, it's great how sometimes a long drive is
It's
sometimes
cathartic, yeah,
just
for sure.
just what you need.
Yeah.
Just what
Alright.
you need. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I gotta go sing now.
Okay, let's get our tools out and our coveralls on. Let's get back to some more Gearhead Country.
Just give me the road.